Everyone, and welcome to Wednesday Craft Day with Coach Nicolette. That's me. Hello. Hope you're having a great week. It's a little gloomy today. I hope the rain holds off so I can get in a walk. But if it doesn't, it's okay. Maybe I'll have some chance tomorrow. So for today's video, we are going to be making a hot air balloon 3D paper craft. It's a little bit of a tongue twister. It's long, but it's super cool, fun. I did it earlier. I have a finished product to show you after, but I'm going to walk you through the steps and what you need and supplies. So after I do the supply list, if you'd like to pause the video, go get your supplies, get what you need, and then come back and restart the video so that way you can do it along with me. That's cool too. All right. So, but if you're here and sticking along for the ride, all right, let's begin then. So what you're going to need for today's video is a pencil with an eraser, just in case you make a mistake. It's totally okay if you make a mistake. Some glue, if you have a glue stick, preferred. If you don't, I use this. It was totally fine. It glued right away. I had no issues with any of it. So if you have that glue, totally fine. Some scissors. Make sure you're safe with your scissors. You hold them at the right end. And if you have safety scissors, those would be better. This is all I have. Next, some white cardstock. You do not need a lot, but I just have this little piece right here. And then you're going to need, where did my black go? It's over here. Some black cardstock, because you're not going to need a lot of this because, as you can see, you're just going to need a corner for a square. Some blue cardstock for your sky. If you want your sky to be pink, you can use pink. If you want your sky to be yellow, you can use yellow. This is your craft. I'm just here to help you. And then you're going to want to pick 4 of your favorite pieces of cardstock or construction paper. I definitely I definitely think cardstock is the way to go. It is not flimsy. It actually folds and stays exactly where it needs to be, whereas regular paper tends to fall. So take 4 pieces, and then that's pretty much it. That's all you're gonna need for today's craft. So let's get into it. The first thing you're gonna do is we're gonna take our white piece and we're gonna start making some clouds. So I will show you how I drew my clouds. If you wanna go on Google Images and print off your own clouds, that's totally fine. But I'm gonna show you what I did. So here we go. I have my pencil, I have my cardstock, you can see it, perfect. And what I did was I just kind of just drew some waves and some half circles, and I just keep going until it connects back. All right, now I'm gonna make another one. We'll do a small one. I like the small ones. They tend to come out better, for me at least. So now I got 2 clouds. See, they're cute. Nice, cute. Didn't take me a lot of time. I didn't have to go to Google. I actually just used what I had. So if that's what you wanna do, draw some clouds, take your scissors, cut those out. I already did that. I will show you my pre-cut clouds. These are my pre-cut clouds. They're so cute. I love them. I did a great job. Claps for me, claps for you. So now that we have that, the next thing we're going to do is we're gonna work on our hot air balloons. So get your cardstock, get your pencil, put your scissors off to the side. You will not need them for this yet. But I already did mine. So these are my hot air balloons that I'm going to use. They're all pretty much the same size, a little bit. This blue one's a little sticking out. I might take that off because you want them as close to this. I actually am. You want them as close to the same size as possible. I traced mine. Clearly didn't do the best job. There we go. You want them close to the same size as possible because you're going to fold them in half, and you want them symmetrical. That means they're the same on both sides. So after you get that, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna show you how I drew my hot air balloon. If you wanna go on, once again, if you wanna go to Google Images, Pinterest, you can find a hot air balloon stencil and you can print it off yourself. I did not, I chose to just draw mine. It was super easy. So this is what I did. I took my pencil, I have my paper, I took a piece of my cardstock and I put it down on the bottom. Doesn't have to be super far down because you don't need a bunch of room. You don't want too big of a hot air balloon. And then you're just going to make a straight line that is about an inch, inch and a half. I'm gonna do, yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so that's my line. Now, I'm going to draw 2 half circles going out. Okay. So now that is what it looks like, okay? Kind of looks like the bottom to like a vase. Now what I did was I just went and drew a circle. And this is my first one, okay? So your first one does not have to be perfect because that's just your outline for the rest of them. Like this one's not great. All right, so this is my hot air balloon. Now, what I did after that is I cut it out and I tried to stay as close to the line as possible, nice and even, and then after I looked at it and trimmed it up a little. So, after I did all that, I had my stencil. Once I had one of my stencils, I took my other 3 pieces of paper and I traced out my hot air balloon. So they were the exact same on all 4 pieces. And then I cut them out. So now, I have 4 of the exact same balloons. Following? All right, that was a lot, but if you need to pause, go ahead and pause. But now we have our 4 hot air balloons and we have our 2 clouds, okay? Now we're going to glue our hot air balloons together. This is fun. So what you're going to take is, I'm gonna start off with my yellow one and I'm going to fold it in half. You might have an easier time if you start from the bottom and you line up the bottom. Okay, and then you're gonna fold it right in half so it lines up. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect because I didn't use a stencil, so mine obviously aren't perfect, but it's gonna work regardless. See? Perfect. There we go. That's all you need to do. All right, so now fold all 4 of your balloons. This one's a little wonky. That's okay though, because sometimes life's a little wonky. We gotta roll with it. Now we got 2. And here we go for number 3. Number 3. I really like these colors of this paper. I'm gonna have to go to Walmart and get some more. That's where I got this cardstock. If anyone wants to get the same exact cardstock I used, it was great. I think it was only $10. And I got a pack of 50. And it had all neon colors, regular colors, primary colors, white, black, gray, brown, had them all. So now I have my folded pieces. They look like little tacos. So now what we're gonna do is we're going to take our glue and our balloons, and this part you want to follow. I'm gonna go pretty slow so we all get it right, okay? So I'm gonna tilt this down so you can see exactly what I'm doing. I'm gonna take my hot air balloon and I'm gonna put it so it's nice and flat. All your hot air balloons need to be glued the same way, okay? I made that mistake earlier and glued the wrong way and I had to restart. Then I'm going to take the opposite side. They're going to sit like this, okay? So if I lay it flat, it looks like this. So I'm gonna take some glues. If it wants to come out for me, there we go. That was a lot. You don't need too much, okay? Take your glue, take the other side, and we're gonna line it up and we're gonna glue it down, all right? Okay, that's one. And then you're gonna press it nice and flat, okay? Now we're gonna take another one. Remember, same side goes down. We need them all facing the same way. So now I'm gonna glue. My glue's giving me a hard time. I'm gonna glue this side down. There we go. Nice, and give it a press. Make sure it's on there. Okay, see, as you can see, it's coming together. This is such a cool craft. I really like this one. Definitely give it a 8 out of 10. It was a good 8 out of 10. I had a good time with it. All right, this is our last one. Oh, this needs a little more glue down here. We're gonna glue that bad boy down. All right, now glue your last one on there. And now you're going to want to press it pretty tight. You're going to want to hold it for a second, minute maybe. If you have wet glue like I do, because it's getting all over the place, you're probably going to want to hold it for a couple minutes or place it down and leave it. Mine's going to be fine because we're going to roll with it. But now, as you can see, it looks like a hot air balloon. Isn't that so cool? I think that is the coolest thing. So, we have that. And now we're gonna take our blue cardstock. So, get your blue, put your drying, make sure you do not glue your cardstock to the table, so you definitely don't wanna do that. Take your drying hot air balloon and put it off to the side. Now take your cardstock. What we're going to do is we're going to take our clouds, okay? Get our clouds, 2 clouds. We're going to glue our clouds to our paper. It's 1. My fingers are sticky from the glue. 2. Okay. I'm going to put 1 up here in this corner. You guys can't really see that. Right there in that corner. And then I'm going to put this one, we'll do right here. I like this corner right here. I like that one. Beautiful. So now I have a outline of kind of where I'm going to put my hot air balloon. So now I'm going to take my hot air balloon, I'm going to position it exactly where I want it on the paper. Okay, so you can see my hot air balloon's on the paper. I'm going to flip it over. So now I have the bottom side, and I'm going to glue the bottom part of my hot air balloon onto my paper where I want it. And mine's going to go right here. Beautiful. All right. So now that we have that, it should look like this. Cute. So cute, right? The last part of this is you're going to, this is totally optional. If you want to stop here, you can stop here. If you want to draw a basket, you want to draw maybe a string and you want it to just be a giant balloon, that's fine. I decided to make a basket for mine. So what I did was I took my leftover cardstock, my white cardstock, and I cut out a strip on the side, and I made 2 pieces of white cardstock. Okay, they're pretty much the same size. Not really. Yeah, there we go. They're the same size. And then I took my black cardstock. As you can see, I already 3 attempts. 1, 2, 3. Take a corner of that. Find your scissors wherever you put them. You're going to cut a corner so it looks like a square. It's your basket. And then you're going to glue your basket onto the bottom. After you do that, your finished product will look like this. This is my first one. I love it. I think I'm going to give it to my dad for Father's Day. I think it's a good gift. Maybe I'll draw some birds. Maybe I'll cut out some more clouds. Maybe I'll cut out a sun. I don't know. Well, you never know what you can do with it. So, I hope you enjoyed today's video of us making a 3D paper balloon craft today. I definitely had a great time. I thought it was awesome. I hope to see you back here next week. And we'll see what we're going to do then. You never know. All right. Have a good week. Stay safe. Stay healthy. And I hope to see you all soon. Bye.